since it didn't want to. I don't know what happened. Mm, I hate that I have to reset everything. Why can't everything just stay where it needs to stay? Okay, and then copy invite, chat. Paste. Mhm. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, it's pinned. Oh my god. Let me see. Just chatting. Alright. Oops, wrong one. Like going now. So annoying. Oops, this is not what I wanted. I want to keep that over here. He held AI chat moderation. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, hey, somebody's in here. Yes. Okay, okay. All right, I am streaming on both now. If you're the one person that was in here the last time, I don't know what the heck happened. Okay, but I wanted to look something up. Um, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Let's go. Do, 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 do. see. Okay, hey, hold on, let me share my screen real quick. Um, okay, this girl, yes, she went it's back from 2000. Let me tell you a little bit about this if you guys wanna go into it. They have, some videos on here. Um, this girl's 9 years old. Oh, I can hear myself talking in my speaker, and it's really driving me nuts. She was 9 years old when she went missing. Her dad got up okay, I gotta backtrack. The night before, the power was out, so they couldn't get their bath and everything. Hold on, let me put it off in case see if it's okay, so they're in bed about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, dad gets up, goes in, checks on her and her brother. They lived in a two-bedroom apartment, so her and her brother shared a room together, and he went and checked on the kids, they were asleep. Mom gets up about 1 or no, I'm thinking 5:30 in the morning. She got up early to get the kids a bath because the power came back on. She went in, and this little girl wasn't in her room. Well, 3 days prior, as you can see here, she plays basketball. She is on a team and everything, and she fouled out of the game, and their team lost. So, I first automatically went to the dad. The dad did it. The dad was lost in their life. No, dad did not do it. Um, she got bullied hardcore because when mom went to go wake him up and she wasn't there, her school clothes that she laid out for that day for the next day were gone, her backpack was gone, and a few of her other items were gone. She literally left in the middle of the night. Um, somebody saw her walking along the road, and they went to turn around to come back to, see if she needed help, a little 9-year-old girl along a busy highway. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and see if the kid needs help. And by the time the driver got back, she was gone. She was never seen after that again. Her backpack was found at a construction site. This is all in North Carolina. It was found in a construction site, and it had a few items that were not hers in there. Um, Tips over the years have led LE to, like, what did they say? It was Michigan and California and stuff. I think this little girl got trafficked. A bad person picked and she got trafficked. This is what she would look like. Yeah, she would be in her 30s. I mean, if you guys wanna go over that, we can. It's gonna take a minute to get through this one because I do have to stop and pause and talk. There was one, though, that I was really interested in this one. All of them went missing. Details. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, Mobile Field Office, Mobile Sheriff of Alabama, investigating a disappearance of I wanna say her name wrong. Her and her 2 children, is the children's names. Family was last seen at the residence at the 900 block of Ben Hamilton Road, Theodore, Alabama, around 3 PM on January 30th, 2026. Oh, this is just recent. Ooh, they were reported missing January 31st, 2026, and there appeared to be signs of trouble inside her residence. Is described as a female, it just describes that would be an interesting one. You guys wanna dive into that one? This is brand new. Let me see here. Let me do a quick, like, Google search and see what we can find. Copy. Let's go. I'll share this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Anybody over on the kick side? Okay, let me see court records. Let me see. Let's go and see what oh, it's why isn't that is it sharing? Okay, it's sharing. I was like, "Wait a minute." Court records reveal horrifying details of murders of missing Alabama family. Did they find them? Timeline of missing, January 3rd, last seen at 7:30 PM by neighbors. January 31st, neighbors awake and try to make contact. Knock on door, no answer. Neighbors call daughters. They come over to go through window of the residence January 31st at 3:04 PM. MCSO deputies dispatched the residence. No suspects given at the time of call. The cops has interviewed multiple people and has begun a full canvass of the area. Does this sound like something you guys wanna, like, hear about? I know I got some bush watchers. This is brand new. This is just in the last couple of months. See, recent court filings reveal more details and the tragic fate of a family of 3 that was unalived in South Alabama. Aw. Hector, I don't even know how to say that, so I'm not gonna even try, has been charged with unaliving the mom and her 2 children. Okay. Oh, wait, the one girl's 17. Aw. Following their disappearance January 30th. Officials found 3 bodies believed to be those of the family buried in a wooded area near Summerdale in South Baldwin County on March 11th. Aw. Oh, what the hell? You gonna be subscribed to read it? I hate when they do that shit. I'm sorry. Give me a let me go again, and I'll check before I share. Missing family included 2-year-old found buried. Let me scroll down. Okay, we can do this one. That's such bullshit. Okay, here we go. Okay. Authorities in Alabama have received the remains of bodies they believe belonging to the missing mother and her 2 children who mysteriously disappeared in January. The mom, 40, the 2 of her children da, 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 oh, Anthony, I can see Anthony Garcia, I can see that. Were reported missing. Okay, we already know that. Following the extensive search involving the Mobile County Sheriff Office and FBI, the hush, please. What the hell? My dog's crawling into sleep. Sorry. And the FBI, the sheriff office announced Thursday, March 13th, that they recovered remains they believe to be belonging to 3 victims. The remains were found in Summerdale and Baldwin County, the sheriff said in a statement per NBC 15. Let's see, Alabama authorities also announced they are charging suspect Juan Carlos I can't say that name, I don't know how to say the name, so I'm not gonna butcher it, 31 with 3 counts of capital unaliving, um, who at the time referred to as Hector by the police, has been in custody since his arrest February 9th in connection with police alleged the victim's kidnappings. I wonder if he's dad. I need to drink water. Mm. The remains were found buried, according to the criminal complaint cited by ABC 15. Authorities allege the victims bore signs of oh, gruesome unaliving. Oh my god. The bodies were found alongside jewelry that had Anthony and mm, I don't know how I'm just gonna say the mom's name. The sheriff's office said that the statement cited by them, all 3 were unalived with an edged weapon. Oh god. Complaint states, Anthony, the 2-year-old, had signs of trauma to his head, that's all I'm gonna say, is trauma to his head. His mother had sharp wounds to her forced wounds to her chest and back. This guy I'm not gonna even get into that one, we're gonna find something else. I'm sorry, guys. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's so gruesome. I draw the line at certain things. About this little girl. Mm. Oh. Mm. Where did she go missing? After finding her mother deceased in her let me see. Law enforcement authorities searched for Vanessa something from Estonia, Connecticut after finding her mother oh, little age progression. Man, let me I wanna see something. I wanna see if there's anything out about this little girl. Search continues, Vanessa Morris, 6 years after. Let me see real quick. Mm, okay, we can probably read this one. This one doesn't it's not gruesome like that. Search continues for Vanessa Morlez. I think that's how you say it, 6 years after mother's murder or unaliving. Okay, so this was posted back in 2025, but still. So last year, it would have been the year prior, Vanessa's aunt reflected the 5-year anniversary after her disappearance. Watch in the video above. There's a video? Watch the video.
Sonia. National organizations, local police, and her family have not any hope, and they're calling for the community to step in and help. News 8's Brittany Schaefer spoke with Vanessa's aunt and has more on how you can help.
We live with the nightmare every day.
5 unimaginable years
What is
missing
going
their
on? Where is this playing from? Oh my god, hold on.
All right, thanks, Joe. It has been 5 years since 1-year-old Vanessa Morales disappeared and her mother was found dead in their home in Ansonia.
National organizations, local police, and her family have not lost any hope, and they're calling for the community to step in and help. News 8's Brittany Schaefer spoke with Vanessa's aunt and
I think I figured out where it's coming from, and it's driving me nuts. I can hear 2 different ones going, and I think it's coming from I'm gonna Okay, let's try this again. I think I know where from.
has more on how you can help.
We live with the nightmare every day.
5 unimaginable years missing their baby girl.
It's heartbreaking because we miss so many milestones with Vanessa.
Vanessa Morales went missing after her mother, Christine Holloway, was found beaten to death in their Ansonia home. Investigators came to the conclusion the 14-month-old was kidnapped. She's been missing ever since. 2 months later, Vanessa's father, Jose Morales, was charged with murder and is awaiting trial after rejecting a plea deal in July.
Certainly will be one of the cases.
The photo on the left is one of the last of Vanessa. On the right is an age-progressed photo to 2 years old. Her aunt, Jody Jacobellis, confident it will help.
Gives us more hope that she is out there. I mean, we've never lost that hope at all because there was no evidence of her being harmed.
We've seen our age progressions have an impact, and we've seen children come home after long periods of time.
The photo was generated by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The nonprofit assists families and law enforcement agencies in their search with free resources, but perhaps these photos are what they're most known for.
And it's a little bit of art, it's a little bit of science that all go into this. First, we obtain family reference photos from the searching family. What did mom look like at a specific age? What did dad look like at a specific age? Our forensic artists take those components and work to build them together to age progress the photo of the missing child.
Their forensic imaging center has created over 8,000 images that take 8 hours each to make and say it can make a difference if you do this.
Stop for a minute and look at this image, because behind that image is a missing child. Behind that image is a family looking for that child, and behind that image is a law enforcement agency working tirelessly to help bring that child home.
I don't care if you have her or if you know someone that has her. There's an anonymous tip line with the Ansonia PD and FBI. Just come forward at this point. I mean, enough is enough now. Like, we're hurting. Our whole family's hurting, and we just need that last piece, in which is Vanessa.
Jacobellis tells me on Monday both lawyers and the judge will meet to select a start date for Morales' murder trial. She says it's taken a long time to get to this point, but they are ready to move forward and fight for Christine. In the newsroom, I'm Brittany Schaefer, News 8.
I wonder if this was posted last year. Where's the dad's name? Let me find him and we'll see. Okay, see, earlier this year, Vanessa's father, Jose Morris, was found guilty of unaliving and tampering with evidence connection to Holloway's death. In July, he was handed 65 years in prison for the charges. I wonder why he won't talk about where the girl's at. Continue the search. Da, 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 da. Oh, God, she looks like my cousin's daughter. My cousin's daughter's like, she's 18. Same position where we were in the case began in 2019. Vanessa was missing and we don't know what happened to her. Oh, that poor little girl. Oh my gosh. I pinned the link if anybody wants to come up and talk or discuss a case or something or chit chat, whatever. I don't care. We can discuss Sebastian Rogers if you guys want to. Oh, that is just it's so sad. So sad, so sad. Look at all these kids. There's Sebastian. Oh god, I wish he'd be found. I wish somebody would seriously find him. Just check and see if anybody clicked because I don't know how to tell over here. Let's see this girl. See the FBI Norfolk field office is asking the public for assistance in locating. Come on, butcher their names too. Almost, it's like a brother and sister, I think. Missing from James City County, Virginia, since August 29, 2014. At the time of their disappearance, she was 10 and he was 8. The children were last seen August 30th, 2014, in the company of their father. Oh, hail. Leaving the United States on a flight from JFK International Airport in New York, bound for your. Oh, they're gone. They are gone. Oh my God, the children may be living in Alexandria, Cairo, or Gaza areas of Egypt. They may also be residing in the Hatay region of Turkey. I don't know how to say that. Damn, man. Like, what's up with all these kids? Like, God, so sad. I can't believe that. You guys should go and like Google, like go to the FBI's FBI.gov and go into the missing persons and put your state in. It's ridiculous of how many like kids. In my state, there's almost 800 kids missing. Oh, he's so little. Oh, he little too. Let me say something. Let's go recent ones. That was recent. These are all. Oh, Nancy. Let's see. Details of the FBI investigation of Cleveland field office in Ohio is seeking public assistance in locating Paige. Is it Natasha? And I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to misspoke. But okay, Paige Coffee. Oh, that's from 2019. She ain't that new. Where do you want this? Let's see her. When did she go missing? Okay, see the FBI Columbia Field Office, the Richmond County Sheriff Department, South Carolina, is seeking public assistance in locating Sabrina Elaine Hines on January 30th, 2026. Hines was reported missing after her work vehicle was found unoccupied near mile marker 29 on the Interstate 77 in Richland County, South Carolina. She was last seen leaving work at 10:07 p.m. on January 28th, 2026 at a gas station in Winnsboro, South Carolina. I used to live in North Carolina, so I can pronounce all these weird names. Hines was last seen wearing black shoes, black pants, and a red shirt with a long sleeve black shirt underneath. Multiple searches and extensive investigation measures were taken by law enforcement, but there has been no sign of her. Oh my God. This poor lady. I kind of wonder with hers, like maybe she stopped to help somebody. I bet you that's what it was. She stopped to help somebody. Or like yeah, stopped to help somebody and they got her out of her vehicle, hey, I have a flat tire. Can you come help? and she got out and went up, and they got her in her car. I bet you that's what happened. That's right. You guys see something, say something. Let's, or if you see somebody on here you wanna dive into. From Seattle Field Office Department, blah, 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 and other law enforcement partners are investigating disappearance. I'll just say Mrs. James, a tribal member who was last seen January 20th, 2025 at 1:16 PM at her residence in I'm not gonna pronounce that, Washington on the is it Lummi? Lummi? National Indian Reservation. James was reporting missing. Believe that James was maybe don't give very much. I hate when tribal members go missing. That's some bullshit. Like, leave them be. There is on YouTube. His name is Peter Santinello. I can put his link in the chat. He actually got permission to go on tribal lands. Like he went, I think, to 3 or 4 different tribal reservation areas and got permission to go on there and record. And it's very, very eye-opening. It's some of them are not as rich as we think they are at all. Or their tribal has like the casinos and stuff like that. Some of them never even see any of that money. They're living like in poverty. It's horrible. Like it's so bad. Let's see. Is it Athena? Oh, she's adorable. See, 2020. She'll be 6 this year. Field asking for post assistance and locating Athena and Mateo. What? There's 2? Another brother and sister who have been missing from Sacramento since July 8th of 2024. Children may be in the company of their father, Cameron Lee, who is wanted for the unaliving of their mother. God, why? Why? Jeez. Oh my dear Jesus. He was last seen crossing into Mexico on July 8th, 2024. Can we click on his name? Anything? Let's see. It's loading. Oh, he has tats and everything. Oh, prison photos. He's already been in prison. His aliases. T. Wong Lee. T. Wong Lee Major. Oh my God. Lee has many tattoos on his neck, torso, arms, and upper back. This includes a New York cross on his upper back, timeless cross. Oh, I don't want to go on into all of his damn tattoos. He's got too many. Days of cross. See his skull every second, every day. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Caution. Lee is wanted for his alleged involvement in the unaliving of his female partner at the residence in Sacramento, California on July 8th, 2024. Mateo was born January 31st, 2022, and Athena Lee, born January 26th, 2020, who resides with the victim, were not at home and may be with Lee. He was last seen crossing. I bet he took the kids. He definitely took the kids. Like, motherfucker, like, just walk away, dude. Just freaking walk away. I am so sick and tired of all these little kids just going missing. Like, I already know I can't say her name. Let's see what the remarks. She has tied in Gary, Indiana, and East Chicago, Indiana. She went on August 12th, 2024. She was reported missing from her home in 91 Malcolm X Boulevard in Gary, Indiana, by her mother. She was last seen wearing black. Oh, she was the investigation to death. She may have been the victim of foul play. I thought this was going to be a good idea, y'all. Like, I literally thought this was going to be a good idea. Bring some of these cases to the forefront. Bring them back, little CPR on these cases. I'm over here just beyond mad and pissed and okay. Oh, she's so pretty. She has ties to Oakland, Stockton, California. Details. Was last seen in Stockton, California. She's thought she's thought to be possibly a victim of X trafficking. Oh, this poor girl. She's gorgeous. Like, look at her. I probably should have sat through and gone through some of these. You guys are getting a live reaction of me right now. Live reaction. Where's Sebastian? Mm. Kush? Is it Kush? Okay, let's see here. FBI Bureau of Investigation in Honolulu is seeking information regarding Abigail Bernstein and her 2 children, Kush and Koa. The family was last seen at A Alawabo Harbor in Honolulu. That's it? That's all they have for this? They don't even have the stuff filled out. Why do I feel like I've seen these kids before? I feel like I've seen them on something, 'cause she looks really familiar. When was the last time? October 2022. I've seen these kids somewhere online, like in a video. I swear I have. Mm. Mm-mm. Stephanie Damron. That's gonna drive me nuts. Boston Field Office in Maine State Police are requesting the public's assistance in locating Stephanie Damron of New Sweden, Maine. She was reported missing by her family on September 24th, 2024. Stephanie was last seen wearing blue jeans, long sleeve black Harley Davidson boots. Let me see her. I don't know. Y'all. I don't know. I don't know. No, and I really wanna bring up Sebastian's. This for some reason, this case has, like it's hit me in my feels. Okay, let's see here. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers was last seen February 25th of 2024 in the area of Stanford Court in Hendersonville, Tennessee. He was wearing black shirt, black sweatpants, and black squared framed glasses. Sebastian has medical conditions, including autism, that may impair his ability to return home safely without assistance. Does anybody want to like talk about Sebastian? Anybody want to come up? Because I would love to hear other people's opinions about it. And I know I have some people that follow me that have followed the Sebastian case. I'd be more than happy to bring you up on panel. Like, That looks like a guy I went to school with, but that's not his name. Let's do her. Let's look at her stuff. Just check in to see if anybody's clicked the link. Okay. Oh, she is so pretty. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. Details. Okay, FBI San Diego field office is asking for the public's assistance in locating. Is it Dana Rose Garcia Gonzalez? I can't pronounce some of these names. I am so sorry, guys. Last seen at her home in Winter Haven, California. She was last heard from by her family on April 29th, 2020. Although she may not have been actually disappeared until sometime in early May of 2020. She left her cellular phone, purse, and other belongings behind. She has never been heard from again. What the fuck? Is also known to travel. She's also known to travel between Winter Haven, California, and Yuma, Arizona, and Mexico. However, there have not been any sightings of her in those places since her disappearance. Her ears and lips are pierced. That's interesting. That's a little why. She's so pretty though. Like, oh, let's do Cynthia. Cynthia is believed to have been seen on or about August 15, 2019, walking near a cemetery in Levin, Arizona on August 31st, 2019. Cynthia's mother reported her as missing to the Gila River Police Department in Levine. Cynthia had not been heard from by her mother or others for approximately 2 weeks, which was unusual. Investigators believe that the circumstances surrounding Cynthia's disappearance and possible unaliving appear suspicious. Wait. So is she gone or is she missing? She's Native American. Why? Leave the Native Americans alone. Just leave them alone. Like, I'm trying to pick one from each row that we can. Oh, okay. I just clicked. Okay, Jason Joel Waski. I know it's Waski. Risky. Oh, there's nothing here. Details. June 13th, 2021. Jason went missing after leaving his residence in Omaha, Nebraska. He was last seen walking to work at Fazoli's restaurant and was supposed to meet a friend at Benson High School. Damn, man, why don't they give any actual extra stuff? Like, give some extra stuff. Okay, Maria Del Cameron Lopez. Hey, I could pronounce all that. Oh, we're not looking at those last two pictures. Okay. FBI Los Angeles is asking for public assistance on locating Maria Del Cameron Lopez, a United States citizen who was kidnapped from her residence in Pablo Nuevo Colima? Something Mexico. That's it. So they must have, like, I wonder if they brought her across the border. Even if they brought her across the border, somebody would see something. I mean, we're stricter here on certain things than they are over there. Oh, okay, we landed on Orlando. Come on. I'm getting all kinds of worked up. I should have never did this. Oh, I am getting frustrated and mad and just ugh. Let me see what page had. We'll be gone for a while. Armando Diaz. Okay, details. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is asking the public assistance in locating Armando Diaz, who is believed to have been kidnapped for ransom in Guadalajara, Mexico on February 20th, 2021. Diaz has a scar on the bridge of his nose and a scar on his left knee. Oh. I'm not gonna. I don't think he's alive. If he hasn't been heard from. Okay, I guess we're going on this one. I'm literally closing my eyes and just. Oh, December 6th of 1982. In 1982, she went missing from her home in Homestead, Florida, to walk to the corner store. Family members reported she made it to the store and purchased items. She has not been seen or heard from since. At the time she went missing, she was 9 years old, wearing a white t-shirt, blue and pink pants, a new beige and brown shoes, and both of her ears are pierced. And that's what she would look like now. God, like, we already know what happened to her. Like, what the? Y'all, so just Why? Why? Why kids? Why? This girl for some reason is calling to me, and I don't know why. She's from Montana. Heavy runner was last seen the week of okay, wait. On the Blackfeet River is she's I know what happened to her. Yeah, she's no longer with us. I don't think she is. Probably should have just sat here and we should have just gone through every single one. Look at this little girl. She's adorable. That Lena was last seen on the afternoon of December 20th, 2021 at a playground at an apartment complex. Villas del Cabo, I think that's how you say that, located in vicinity 900 block of Fredericksburg Road in San Antonio, Texas. She was last seen wearing a black jacket, red dress, black shoes. Lena has straight shoulder length hair. I want to look up her name because there might be something more because she was at a playground by herself. It sounds like me. Let me Google search her name real quick. What the hell? Oh, I just copied. Oh, what did I do? I copied it by accident. Hold on. Trying to see if there's any more to her case. She has a Wikipedia. Okay, here's something. Let me make sure we can actually read about this little girl. Here. This isn't the Wikipedia. This is 4 years later, but this was last year. New details emerge in Lena Sardar's, how you say it, disappearance in the case. So this was coming from updated December 20th of 2025.
Is the flu trying to crash your party? Relieve flu-like symptoms before they stop you with Oscillococcinum by Boron. Oscillococcinum is nature's #1 flu medicine. Reduce the duration and severity of flu-like.
Marks 4 years since 3-year-old Lena Keel vanished from her Northwest Side apartment complex, and tonight, shocking revelations in the investigation. It's a story you're hearing first on Fox. Lena's family learning new details in their daughter's case they've never heard before. Revealed during a recent meeting with San Antonio police and the FBI. The exclusive story tonight from Fox SA's Yami Vidhen as part of our Missing for the Holidays, a season for justice.
4 years ago, on December 20th, 2021, 3-year-old Lena Sardar Keel vanished from her Northwest Side apartment complex. These are the last images of Lena laughing and playing on the playground just steps away from her home. For her mother and father, that video is where time stopped. Despite one of the largest searches the city has seen, Lena was never found. As the anniversary approached, Lena's father was called into a meeting with San Antonio police detectives and the FBI. He was accompanied by Pamela Allen of Eagles Flight Advocacy, who has served as the family's advocate throughout the investigation, getting information they had not heard before.
And they said that they had some updates and they wanted to share. One of the other reasons why they had reached out to us in November of this year was because we had involved a business called CyberCheck. We wanted to involve them in Lena's case.
Investigators acknowledge gaps in communication and disclose searches the family had never been told about.
So everybody knows, because we saw it on media, that there was a dig for Lena's body on February of 2024. But what we didn't know is there were 3 other searches that had happened.
Police also addressed a man whose name has repeatedly surfaced in tips and jailhouse conversations.
Here's this man saying that his daughter played with Lena. Here's this man at one point describing to law enforcement officials, he's describing how he hurt Lena.
Jesus.
Yes, he is saying that he killed Lena.
Pete Tamés was not unknown to law enforcement or to Fox SA. We featured Tamés in 2017 and again in 2019 on our Marshall's Most Wanted segment when he was wanted by federal authorities for human smuggling. Investigators told the family the high-profile case in which prosecutors later said Tamés made false statements about was the search for Lena Sardar Keel. Allen tells us police confirmed Tamés lived in the same apartment complex where Lena disappeared.
It was even reported that his daughter played with Lena. Pete Tamés made a confession that he killed Lena.
This led investigators to multiple search locations between 2024 and 2025. We enlisted the help of a forensic archaeologist to see what SAPD had been looking for in 2024 in the woods behind the apartments. No physical evidence was recovered to confirm Tamés's claims. Tamés is sitting behind bars right now, but not in connection to Lena's disappearance. In October, a judge sentenced Tamés to 75 years in prison after convictions for drug possession and unauthorized use of a vehicle, with the sentence enhanced as a habitual offender. Prosecutors also reference a pending sexual assault case involving a 5-year-old child.
He asks that question every time he sat with law enforcement.
Dirty.
What would you do if this was your daughter? And you can see that it has an effect on the whole room because he says it very stoically and he says it to impact them, and it does. It impacts all of us.
Since Lena disappeared, her parents have welcomed another daughter. Pamela Allen says that when police congratulated Lena's father, Riaz, on the birth, his response reflected the grief that never left.
And when they told him, congratulations on the birth of your child, of your daughter, he said, I wished I could celebrate as I did when my first daughter was born. There's that bittersweet moment where, yes, he wants to celebrate the birth of his daughter, but the sorrow in his heart. And as he explained it during that meeting, it was just so hard to hear because the heartbreak is still so very evident.
We are told tips continue to come in.
Anybody who knows anything, to please call the SAPD tip line. We still have wonderful people who reach out and say, we think about her, we pray for her, and we pray that one day she'll be reunited with her family.
Yami Virgen, Fox SA.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh, that one got me. I literally, I have tissues here. I'm just we're trying to wipe my eyes. That one got me. That poor little girl. Oh, hold on. I need to turn my mic off so I can blow my nose. I don't want to hear that. Okay. Oh, that. That if only these kids today knew what is actually going on, the real life situation out in the real world, instead of just hiding behind their computers or their screens. This is real stuff. God, this poor little girl. She's pretty too. Why is it always the pretty? I mean, pretty people, everybody goes missing, but this girl's pretty. Oh no, okay. FBI and I can't pronounce that, County Sheriff Department in California are seeking information from the public that may help locate this late Miss Britton. She was last seen at the residence in something, California on Friday, February 8th, 2018, while being forced into a car at Pew Pew Point by her ex-boyfriend. Oh, we've got to Google this. Okay, hold on here. State of California Department of Justice. Let's see. 20 years high. Let me see. What is this? The Mandio. What? Y'all got to see this. Okay. Okay. So I'm like looking. I'm looking for news reports. Is what I'm looking for. I'm like, oh, the county sheriffs. And then look, it says right here, 23 years old, height 5'8". You know, it gives all this information. But watch one. What? What? Okay. Hmm. What is that? Why are the charges dropped against? She was graduated around Valley High School. Details disappearance. The charity project. Let's see. What is this? Native American. She's distinguished. Details of the disappearance. Finally, we get something. Let's buckle up, bitches. It's going to be a long raid. Burton was last seen on something California, February 7th, 2018. She was visiting a friend on the block of Airport Road that night when, according to a witness, Burton's ex-boyfriend, we'll call him Tony, okay? Tony and his new girlfriend, whatever this biatch's name is, pulled up in a black Mercedes. Tony was armed with a small pew-pew. He went to the door of the house and demanded that Burton come out to speak to him. A physical altercation ensued, and Tony chased Burton around the car, which was being driven by the new bitch. No, wait. Driven by Dawson. Who's Dawson? Where did Dawson come into play? There's no... Okay, who? New player enters the chat. Dawson. Tony hit Britton and shoved her into the car, and Dawson sped away with them all inside. Britton has never been heard from again. Who the fuck is Dawson? Do they mean Dawson? It says Dawson. I think that's what they meant. The W and the L are not next to each other on the keyboard. I just looked. Photos of Tony and Dawson are posted with the case summary. Tony's relationship with Burton was tumultuous, and he was known to be abusive, and they had recently broke up. He also has a history of DV charges related to other women. About 2 or 3 weeks before Burton's disappearance, Tony had attacked her with a hammer. What the fuck? And attempted to abduct her in an incident very similar to her later kidnapping. Britton filed a complaint against Tony for this, and due to his prior criminal history, could have gone to prison if convicted in this incident. However, only hours before her disappearance, Britton went to the police and said she didn't want to pursue charges. Her family believes Tony forced her into doing this. Oh my God. Only if she knew what was coming. Oh my God. The witness to Burton's February 7th kidnapping did not come forward with their story for several days until after Burton's family realized she was missing. 10 days after she was reported missing, Tony was charged with assault, kidnapping, first-degree burglary, threats to commit a crime resulting in death or great bodily injury, attempted unaliving, and being a felon in possession of a pew-pew and pew-pew stuff in Burton's disappearance. God, why didn't they? I wonder if he like threatened the witness. Like he had to have threatened the witness or something. Like that's ridiculous. Why wait that long? I'm sorry, but if my friend's over and her ex comes over, I'm calling 911 as soon as that motherfucker pulls into the driveway. Okay, like He pled not guilty and refused to cooperate. Red flag right there again. With the investigation into Britton's disappearance in June, the authorities were forced to drop most of the charges against him for lack of evidence. His bail was reduced and he was released not long afterwards, although he still faced the charges of possession of a pew-pew and the pew-pew stuff. In August, Dawson was arrested for felony suspicion of harboring or concealing a wanted felon, Tony. In October 2018, Tony pled no contest being a felon in possession of a pew pew, and Dawson pled no contest to being an accessory to a felony. Tony was sentenced to 4 years in prison and Dawson to 18 months in jail and 18 months of supervision. She was ordered to have no contact with Tony and to spend 6 months in an inpatient drug rehabilitation program. Both the police and Britton's family believes she was unalived, and Tony remains the prime suspect in her case. Authorities hope to find Britton's body. That must be him. Oh, you can't click on it? That must be him, though. Like, girl, get with the. Oh my god, that poor girl. Like, ugh. I'm just gonna start going through because you might find something like that. FBI Miami Field Office, South Florida. Violent Crime and Fugitive Task Force is seeking public assistance in locating, is it Leanna Marino? That name sounds really familiar for some reason. And her daughter, Daniela Marino, who have been missing from Doral, I think that's how you say it, Florida, since May 30th, 2016. They are allegedly last seen at or near the Home Depot located on Chicopee or Chickahominy Road in something. I gotta, why? Towns, come on. Give your friggin' town and street name something easy to pronounce. And that road in Florida, they have not been seen or heard from since that day. Leanna is described as the white Hispanic female born in December, brown eyes, brown hair. Daniela describes the white, same thing, different birthday. The investigation is being jointly conducted by the Miami-Dade Police Department and the City of Doral Police and FBI. I bet somebody was like, "Hey, you guys need a ride?" And then they took off with them. I bet you. Miss Wilkerson was last seen on June 21st, 2020 at 8:16 p.m. at a local Evansville, Indiana motel getting into a silver colored 24 Chevy Suburban. Photo displayed above. We can look at it. Her phone was shut off by the next morning. Her family reported her missing when she didn't call her mother or her daughter, as she usually did. She has several medical conditions that require medication that she is without. Oh, she was getting into that. Oh, who is this guy? I want to know who that guy is. Look at us over here just being all kinds of nosy. Come on. I need to get another water. Oh, find missing. Oh. You guys want to watch this? This is interesting that they have the videos on here. Let's see here first. He's Vietnamese. Let me see. Tran moved from West Covina, California to Massachusetts in the summer of 2004 and attended Quincy College on a part-time basis. He majored in liberal arts with the goal of writing screenplays for movies and television. He lived on Church Street in Dorchester and was employed at a pet supply store in Quincy. Tran routinely donated blood and was often seen on his bicycle carrying a dark-colored backpack. Tran is a naturalized U.S. citizen. Investigators, Randolph Police Department, Boston Police Department are investigating suspicious disappearance of Mr. Tran and asking for the public assistance locating him or his remains. Tran was the last seen. Okay, we're gonna let's see here. Friend of missing, seeks clues and disappearance. let's watch. I am going to have to stop this every so often because I will get hit with just, like, decided my speaker just decided it was gonna kick in. Oh, probably because I was over here. So, we can watch and oh, it's only 2 minutes.
John Tran was last seen on April 2nd, 2005 at a party on Mitchell Street in Randolph, Massachusetts, before he vanished without a trace. The FBI, along with the Boston and Randolph police departments, are investigating Tran's suspicious disappearance and are asking for the public's assistance in locating him or his remains. The FBI is now offering a reward of up to $10,000 to anyone with information leading to John Tran's current whereabouts. Special Agent Christian Fierabend oversees FBI Boston's Violent Crimes Task Force.
John Tran is an Asian man with black hair and brown eyes. At the time he went missing, he was just 28 years old. Back in the summer of 2004, Tran moved from California to Dorchester, Massachusetts to attend Quincy College. He also worked part-time at a pet supply store in Quincy and routinely donated blood through the American Red Cross. Tran was often seen on his bike carrying a dark-colored backpack, but nobody has seen or heard from him since the night of that party. That's why we're asking the public to review Tran's missing person poster, which includes newly released photos and an age-progressed version of what he may look like now at 45 years old. A concerned citizen doing the right thing could help us close this case and provide his family with the answers they deserve.
Finding John Tran would bring his family, especially his closest childhood friend, Chin Win, some much-needed peace of mind.
We need to find out what happened to John, and I hope that by doing this, we can get more answers and we can find more truth to this whole situation of what happened and how it happened, and or if anything did happen. I don't know the words to describe it, but it would put everybody in peace here. It's been hard for me because I was here in Boston and I was pretty much the last person to see him. So John's never left my mind. He's always been in my heart. And I've always thought about him since all this has happened.
If you have any information about John Tran's current whereabouts, please contact your local FBI office or submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov. No amount of information is too small or irrelevant.
Oh, wow. How long is this one? It's a short one, too.
Growing up with John as a teenager,
the best friend.
Growing up, we were very close. There's a lot of good memories. He treated me like he was his younger brother. He always took care of me, our friends, everybody. He was caring. He was very giving. John is a great, wonderful person. And growing up in California has been the best 30 years of our lives. John actually came to Massachusetts to try and start a new life over here and go finish his college, so that way he can be a writer or a novelist or something like that.
No.
And with me being over here in Massachusetts, gave him the opportunity to come over here and finish his school while he was doing a part-time job. John usually contacts me, at least once or twice, every other day, which I didn't hear from him as well, but I got the call from his mother. I was actually going into a little bit of a shock myself, like what's going on, I just hope that it wasn't, something bad that happened to him. It's very difficult because knowing John's out there and not knowing where he's at or what happened to him, it's very.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it for a couple seconds because I have to do that. The not knowing is what would get me. Not knowing. I mean, I have a 17-year-old son. Like, he drives like 45 minutes to school, to and from school every day. Like, I worry about him. That's why we have Life 360 to track people. The not knowing is what would get me. Where are they? Are they okay? Are they safe? Are they unalived?
Very difficult. We need closure, basically. We need to find out what happened to John, and I hope that by doing this, we can get more answers, and we can find more truth to this whole situation of what happened and how it happened, and or if anything did happen. It would be a big relief if there is something that comes up, if anybody knows anything, you know, it would be great help. I don't know the words to describe it, but it would put everybody in peace here. It's been hard for me because I was here in Boston and I was pretty much the last person.
Okay, we heard the rest of that. I want to see if they found anything. If they found him or anything here. Charity project. I wish they would post award. Let me see, where did I see something here? Missing Person Center. Is there anything new here? Updated in March of 2024. Nothing. Status cold case. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, it was last updated March 15th of 2024. Status cold case. Damn. Sounds like they still have not found him. I'm just looking at everything here. It's all the same stuff. Some pictures. Damn, man, that sucks. That totally sucks. Oh, that's an old one missing. You know, let's just look at them. There's only 3. It's from Mexico. See. Jose Lopez. We're just calling him Mr. Lopez. Was abducted by several armed men from his residence in El Roble, Mexico, in the early morning hours of January 4th, 2020. Lopez has not been seen or heard from since. Yeah. Oh, I already know what happened with that one. Come on. Ugh. 1971. What is this? Christine went missing from Hayward, California. Why is everybody going missing from California? On January 18th, 1971, she left her home at 10 p.m. to go to the car wash and then pick up her friend at the local Jack in the Box restaurant. She never arrived to pick up her friend. The vehicle she drove was found at a car wash located in Hayward. Her purse was locked inside the vehicle. Christine was last seen wearing a black/brown leather coat, black boots, black slacks, a red, white, and blue pinstripe tunic, and a bluish gold scarf. Dang. Locked. Her stuff was locked in the car? That's weird. Let's call him Mr. K. We're going to go with Mr. K. Is a psychologist who was treating refugees in the region of a war-torn Syria. You know what I mean. In February of 2017, he traveled there to visit an elderly family member in Damascus. During this trip, he was also looking to establish a clinic to aid those who have been traumatized by the Syrian civil war. A day after arriving, Mr. K was stopped at a Syrian government checkpoint in Mazia, a suburb of Damascus, and has not been seen or heard from since that day. Jesus. Ugh, like, If you know what goes on in other countries, you already know what I'm thinking about that one. Actually, I wanna do the little kid ones. Oh, we already did okay, we did her. Come on. I don't know why it's taking so long. She was last seen afternoon of Monday, September 16, 2019, while playing at the Bridgerton City Park behind Bridgerton High School in Bridgerton, New Jersey. She was last seen wearing yellow shirt with a koala on the front, black and white pants with butterflies on and flowers on them, and a white dress sandals. Well, that doesn't give very much. Oh. That must have been what she was wearing. That's the outfit. That literally looks like the outfit. It's got butterflies and the white dress sandals. Like, this girl looks young. $19.99. Oh, this is an old one. In Las Vegas. Carla Rodriguez was last seen in Las Vegas, Nevada on October 20th, 1999. At the time of her disappearance, she spoke a limited English. That's it? Oh, come on. Well, you know what? We're gonna Google her name. We're gonna Google it because that's some bullshit. They don't have anything on there. There's a missingkids.org. This doesn't give any information either. Sent to call one print poster. No. Go back. There's like no information about this girl. Has an unspecified medical condition and may need medical attention. That's it. Oh wait. Okay, here we go. We're sharing. Okay. Details of disappearance. Carla was last seen approximately 7 p.m. October 20th, 1999 in the 800 block of... Is that Bonita? I'm sorry, I find that funny with the Bonita. I'm very bonita or stuff, whatever. Avenue in Las Vegas, Nevada. She went to visit a neighbor's son to play with him, but the neighbor told her to go home because it was getting late. She played outside alone for about 15 minutes before leaving on her bike. And the location was 2 blocks from, oh my God, 2 blocks from her family's home and also near the Stratosphere Tower in downtown Las Vegas. Carla never returned to her house and has not been seen again. You know what? Hold on. Stratus Tower. We're gonna go on a little trip here. Hold on, let me see. Oop, I probably should put this in so you guys don't see where I live. Oh. Okay, share this tab. Okay. Okay, I just put it in. Where the hell is it? Is it this? Start hotel. I typed in so it must be this. Okay, so then let me see. 2 blocks from her family's home and also near the tower. Let me see here. How can I? Where's it at? Where is it at? I can't find it. And I realize that. Where is it? I can't find it. But I'm assuming she. Wait, what road she live on? Let me see the 100 block of that Bonita. Where's Bonita? West Chicago Avenue. Broadway. Oh, right here. Right here is Bonita. Bonita. Okay. And then let me see. Neighbor son. Da, 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 da. The location was 2 blocks from her family's home. So either maybe this way or this way. Oh, Bonita goes way over here too. I'm trying to look for names. Oakley, Ellen, Barbara, El Cardo, Flex. It has to be somewhere within this area. I'm just trying to find where I can do the layout stuff, but you can't do it. Never returned to her house and has not been seen again. She wasn't reported missing until the next morning. Her father spoke to the neighbor who saw Carla, assumed she must have gone to another friend's house, and went home to bed. The next morning, when she still wasn't home, her mother called the school to see if she'd gone there for classes. The school principal called the police at this time. What? Why? Why would you not make sure your child is home that night? That's precious time. Carla's disappearance was originally thought to be linked to a debt her parents owed a former brother-in-law. Ooh. Plot thickens. 2 months before Carla disappeared, the brother-in-law came to Las Vegas and demanded to be repaid. The family gave him $1,000, but he said that was only the interest and he wanted more money. It was theorized that the man abducted Carla and attempted to extort money from her parents, but he has since been ruled out as a suspect in her case. Investigators now believe Carla was taken by someone outside her family. Her disappearance remains unsolved. Jesus! What the fuck? Sarah Burton. Sarah Burton, age 29 at the time of her disappearance, was last seen July 16, 2018 in the vicinity 10th Street and Rex Avenue in Joplin, Missouri. Sarah was reported missing on July 20th, 2018 by her mother. There have been no reported sightings and or contacts from Sarah since her disappearance. FBI Kansas City Division is assisting Joplin Police Department in an ongoing investigation into Sarah's disappearance. I want to Google her name. Let's Google it and see what comes up. I really, really hope that I never get investigated by like the FBI, because they're gonna be like, why is she got all these names? She's got a Wikipedia. Oh, there is a different Sarah Burton. We're not gonna find anything about this girl, and that sucks. Yeah, there's a famous person that has it's a British fashion designer. We're not gonna find anything. This girl literally just got lost in the sauce because of her name. I hate that. Amanda. She's so pretty. Oh, she is known addicted to rugs and may suffer from bipolar disorder. Damn it. Amanda was reported missing by relatives on August 27, 2014, but not had been seen by her family in Upper DeBry, Pennsylvania since the first week of June 2014. After she returned from a trip to Florida, she left home without her cell phone, credit cards, or additional clothing. She does not drive, and it is not known if she left home. She is known to frequent the Upper DeBry, Clifton Heights, and Oversbrook section of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Damn, girl. Damn. What about this girl? Another California one. She was 16 when she went missing, was reported missing by her family on the morning of October 13th, 2018. Carly was seen by her family at the residence in the White Mountain Estates area of Calf Calfent? I'm not sure how you say that, Valley, in County, California, during the pre-dawn hours of October 13th, 2018. At some time during the early morning, Carly left the family residence while likely wearing gray sweatpants or jeans, a white t-shirt, and Vans brand shoes. Carly left her personal belongings behind at the residence, including her mobile phone. She was last seen by witnesses walking south approximately 30 yards east of Highway 6 and 100 yards south of Sierra View Road on the morning of October 13th, 2018. Although a search of the area and I can't say that word, investigation has been unsuccessful in locating Carly, she has not been in contact with family or friends since she went missing. Continue to seek information and assistance. I want to Google her name too. Because now, as we're finding out, they don't like to update things. Okay, the biggest clue about missing. What is this? Doug Carey? Oh, it is from Mono County. Let's see here. Missing kids. Have you seen this child? This can't be her. Oh my god, it is. Her age progression photo, she looks like Bella Swan. And there's nothing on here. Nothing at all. It's like they didn't even fill it out. She looks like Bella Swan. Oh my god. There's literally nothing on here about her either. Let's go with Matthew Tyler Henry. From Tennessee. Matthew was last seen April 15, 2018 in Dunlap, Tennessee. He was reported missing on April 27th, 2018 and has not been seen or heard from since. Oh, we're Googling it. I'm going to rest of this. We're going to just talks about, whatchamacallit. Let's Google him. Justice for Matthew. So Facebook. Let me see what this is. There's a group for, or no, it's a page. No, but it's a group. Let's see. What is this? Who's that? Is that him? Is this a, did he? Somebody posted gone but never forgotten. Happy heavenly birthday, Matthew. Oh, what the hell? I would show you guys this, but it's got my Facebook stuff in it. So let me look. I can't even imagine. Okay, we're gonna really look at this. Hold on. The Charlie Project. Okay, here. Share this tab. Henry was last seen in the parking lot of Tractor Supply across the street from the Dollar Tree store in Dunlap, Tennessee on April 15th, 2018. He got out of his own vehicle, a white Ford Mustang convertible, and he was seen speaking to a man in a Chevy Silverado pickup, and he has never been heard from again. After his disappearance, his car was found in the parking lot. He had no permanent address at the time of his disappearance. He wasn't reported missing until April 27th. Authorities stated they believe Henry met with foul play and they're investigating his case as a homicide. They think individuals in the Dunlap area were involved in his presumed unaliving and that others have knowledge of what happened to him. The person in the pickup truck whom Henry was seen speaking to just before his disappearance has been identified and interviewed multiple times but hasn't provided any useful information in Henry's case. Oh, I bet so. Oh, well. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna get off. I'm getting pissy. I don't know if I want to do this again. Oh my gosh. Or unless there's something you guys want to talk about. somebody wants to click the link and come up, you can. But all right.